After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
My two Satoshis. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome back to the show. Just noticed that there's quite a bit going on in the drip community right now. So I'm going to weigh in. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. Give you my two Satoshis on the matter. Now, as you can see on the screen, I am a very small little minnow in the drip community. So let me tell you my experience in drip. I bought exactly 4 drip when it was $40 a piece. I had been following Stunner Breezy and the Bartertown conglomerates for quite a while. And we had went into I followed them into different platforms, and some of them we got wrecked in, like Rex. I'm going to be completely honest. I followed them into Rex and got tore out the frame. So when drip came around, I was gun shy. Stunner Breezy, Bartertown conglomerates were banging the drum, telling everyone that this is it. So the price of drip was $2, $3. It was very low, but I didn't get in. No, I was gun shy. That's my fault. That's on me. As the great Stunner says, this is a solo sport. Crypto is a solo sport. No one's going to come into your house and click those buttons for you to buy or sell. It's on you to be a grown man to make your own decision. And you have got to live with that decision. I bought in at, like I said, $40 a piece. I put $160 in. I was basically done with the Binance Chain because at that time, there was a lot of information being put out of what was going on about users being blocked on the Binance.us or the Binance website. Now, that's totally different from the Trust Wallet and Pancake Swap and all that. We're talking about the centralized exchange. There was a lot of information about what was going on and how they were holding users' money, all that type of stuff. So I was pretty much done with the Binance Chain. But I had a little bit of change left over there. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to take this little old $160 and I'm going to buy a little bit of drip. I bought it. And the price dropped. Go back and pull up any drip chart. You'll see when it was around $40. And then you'll see what happened right after that. Actually, I'll bring it up. Just a second. Now, I found it on CoinMarketCap, but this is not telling all of the story of drip. But I'll give you an example. I bought in probably right around here. Back in like September, right before August hit. As you can see here, it's $31. Now, it had came down because it was up to $40. I remember how much I paid for it. And it dropped all the way back down to $6. I was pissed. Oh, I was hurt. I thought they had took me into another platform. I mean, literally, I'm telling you the truth. I was cussing these guys out in my mind. I never said anything. You cannot find a video about me saying anything. I never said anything. But I had to take responsibility for that. But I've put it in the contract. And as you know, you can't take your money out of drip like that. You're in. So what happened? Look at that rise. Look at the chart. The chart started going up. The whole time when it was going down and as it started rising back up, I was hydrating. Now, once the price got past the $40, I started claiming. As you can see here, I only have 6.87 deposits. That's nothing. But I've already claimed 9.3, clearly showing you that I've taken my money out. I've gotten my money back out. I just kept claiming until I got my money back out, and I'm leaving the rest riding. So I'm in drip for the long term. You know, I left the rest of this in here riding, and I'm going to keep claiming and keep hydrating, but I have a strategy. Now, I'm not a drip maxi. I'm what you might call a half dripper because I'm using drip for a different reason than a lot of people might be using it. I have very little in the animal farm. Very little. Not even enough to bring up and show you guys. But I use this, the faucet that drips daily, to feed my Titano account. And it's small. I'm almost at 1,000 Titano, which is not a lot. Keep in mind, if you've been following my channel, you know how I do things. But this is kind of like what I call a feeder system. I use drip to feed other platforms. One was TARP. I was taking some of my profits, putting it in TARP. Also, Meta Hero, a couple of projects on Binance that I was not going to allocate more funds to the Binance Chain because I've already told you why. But drip seemed like a great opportunity once I saw what was going on. The price started appreciating, and I said, okay, let me start taking some of my money out. Of course, I hydrated, claimed, hydrated, claimed, had a little system that I was working out. And over time, I've been slowly building up my Titano account. And once again, like I said, I don't have a lot over here, but I do this with several different platforms. This is one. So this is one video I'm going to do, and then I'm going to show you my other play on the Phantom Network when I come right back. Now, I wanted to weigh in on this because I noticed that a lot of people who bought the top, just like I did, have a lot to say now that the price is going back down. At one point, drip was getting close to $200 a piece. So this would mean that if I got 16 out, I'd be looking at close to what, $3,200 off $160 investment. Let's take 25 times 200. That's close to 5 racks. So I hear a lot of FUD. I hear a lot of people saying drip is a this and drip is that. Drip. I have nothing to say bad about drip. Nothing. If the price keeps dropping, I probably will put some more money in. I'm not going to tell you what my buy-in price would be again, but just let it keep on falling. Let people keep FUDing. Let people keep doing their thing. I'm not hoping for them to do it or anything like that. I'm just saying, you selling, you getting out is going to be a great thing for me to increase my bag, because now that I know what I know, which is this, a lot of guys, a lot of the OGs in the space, they sacrificed a lot to get drip to where it is. And here's how. A lot of guys would have, I know Stunner at one time, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 drip just sitting over here in the available category right here you see my mouse. He could have claimed and sold at any time, but he didn't. He kept hydrating. Same thing with Ray. I literally watched these guys when no one else was talking about drip last year. September, October, November, all the way through the holidays. Everyone was pumping all the other coins, all the other tokens. Bitcoin is this, and everyone was pumping. Those guys were in the trenches talking about drip, doing video after video, and they were not claiming and they were not dumping the price. So I have nothing to say when a guy reaches $1 million. I told you you're looking at it. I took $160. My max payout is $25. If the price goes back up towards $100, $200, you do the math. If it goes down to 20, you're going to see that deposit go up quite drastically, because I'll be putting some fresh drip in here, because now I know what I'm looking at. This drip is coming up on a 1-year anniversary. Now I know what I'm looking at, and I did not take advantage the first time. I'm going to take advantage this time. So I want to make sure I tell people, no, I'm not pumping the platform. You do what you want to do. This is a solo sport. Be a grown man. Don't be crying in my comment section or any other man comment section. I have never went in a Telegram chat, a group chat, and said anything. I have had questions. I just kept reading the white paper. I just kept listening to the AMAs. I just kept paying attention. I just kept doing my own research. I never said a word. You haven't seen me do a video on this on purpose. It ain't because I'm not trying to pump up the platform. I'm just sitting back watching. I'm watching the OGs in this space be responsible for building this platform up. And now that the platform is built, I find it quite ironic that noobs want to come into the platform and start making demands like, you need to answer my questions. You need to tell me this. You need to tell me that. This platform wouldn't be where it is without those guys. Even though the prices dropped by, 60, 70%, because it was almost at 200. Now it's down to close to about $60, about $70 a piece. I know what I've watched. I've watched it with my own two eyes for 6 months now, which is a long time in crypto, to watch someone just stay down with the platform, stay down with the dev, keep the faith. Man, it's hard for people to stay faithful in this space to one platform, one token. People don't do that. People don't just literally hold the price up because they have so much of the liquidity. They normally would just dump. But I've watched people in this space with my own two eyes not dump, not sell, hold it down, keep preaching, keep promoting. I don't have a team. Look, right here. I don't have any B-Reap, buy B-Reap. That's what that's up in the top right-hand corner. That's how you are able to, I'm not gonna go into all that. Trust me when I say I know all the mechanics of this platform. And no, I don't work in customer service, so don't ask me. I'm not telling you. I'm not trying to build my team. Not yet. Not yet. At some point, I will. Now that I've seen how it goes, building the team up, airdropping to your team, and blessing people that joins your team, and I've seen I've seen these guys drop $5,000, $10,000 on a Friday. With my own two eyes. Not what I heard, not what I think. As far as the Telegram, I'm in the Bartertown Conglomerate Telegram group. I'm just quiet. I've said this before. I'm in Telegram groups, Discords, and I'm just quiet. I don't say anything. I just watch and I learn. This whole first year has been about me learning. And this particular platform has taught me more than any other platform has. And what has it taught me? It's taught me how someone can build up a team, how someone can have a lot of profit that they can dump at any time, but they don't. They just hold on to it. And they build the platform up, and they build their team up, and they build it to a place where now when the animal farm launches, you have a lot of people coming in, and they're just coming into the animal farm and talking about the piggy bank and how it don't work and dogs, and they weren't here for the beginning of Drip. So you're not that you're not valuable to the platform, but sometimes it's wise to come in, sit down, shut up, watch, and learn. Quit running your mouth. Quit talking about things that you really don't know. You don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't really know what Forex and these guys who are OGs who put a lot of $50,000 in from the beginning before there was even a platform. Before the UI even launched, I was watching these dudes talk about how much they dropping at the beginning. And I was just like, damn, I can't drop that kind of money on something that hasn't even come out yet. How are they so comfortable doing this? Well, I had not heard Forex Sharp talk. Then once I heard him talk, oh, okay, he knows what he's talking about. He has the vision. And when you are a seed investor and you put your money up and someone comes behind you and starts talking and making demands like you owe them an explanation about some things, and it can come off real disingenuous and like you're trying to make some demands like you're Karen and screaming and I want my way and I demand this and I demand that. And you know, it's someone who, like I said, who's No, I'm not an OG. I'm not a big fish, big whale. But you can't come talking to me like that. You want to come ask me a simple question? I'll give you a simple answer. But what I'm going to tell you to do is go read the white paper. Go look at the AMAs. Go do your research. Go study. Go learn. Now, if you want to work in customer service and you want to let everyone come whine and pout and throw snot and tears all over your lap, he hurt my feelings. Okay, I'm going to then do that. Do that. But you're not dealing with softback people over here. You're gonna have to have a little bit thicker skin. Now I know that's coming off rough, and I know. Trust me, I know. But I'm talking like this for a reason. Bring it back in. You're gonna have to have thicker skin. You're gonna have to know how to go into a Telegram group chat and conduct yourself. There's a way to ask a question, and there's a way to word it. And if people see that you was just saying negative things about the dev, the person who created the platform, and then you call yourself one to try to clean it up and be nice, they haven't forgot what you just said. And if they were there from day one, they're gonna take exception to you talking the way that you did. So I hate to see the division that's going on in Drip right now, but we'll be okay. Drip is going to be cool. You can leave. You can leave. It's going to attract new investors. This is still new. This is still early. You see the price going down, but you have to realize, if you have listened to Forex Sharp Talk, if you've listened to him present, if you've listened to his mind, just go do your research, then you realize he ain't no scammer. No, it's a new platform. Things happen. The UI needs to be tweaked. You have people who have bots who are literally sitting there trying to take this platform down. And so, he took a step back over the weekend, as far as I know, and just kind of took a break. I just did a video about Andre doing the same type of thing. When you're dealing with a bunch of money and you're dealing with a bunch of people's emotions, sometimes you can get caught up in their emotion, and you can let that transference of energy happen without you even knowing it. So you might come into the platform or go into a Telegram group with a certain type of rah all over the place type of attitude, and you transfer the energy to that person, and you can't figure out why they snapped at you. And it could be that. So I think that things will get worked out between a couple of group individuals, a couple of leaders in the space. Well, actually, there's one leader. The other one is a follower. So that is just what it is. I've seen the leaders in this group, and I'm listening to the leaders. The new guys coming in, I'm not listening to you. You're just talking. And that's no disrespect, but you want to hear from the beginning, and it's like blowing in the wind. Fair weather friend. When things start getting tough, we already know you leaving. You're already out there. Now, I'm not going to drop my link to build up my team or anything, but if I get some, when I open up my Discord, which is coming soon, I got about 400 some subscribers. I was waiting till I get close to 1,000, but I kind of want to start go ahead and building up my team. And if you've listened to this whole video and you're one of my day ones, then you're one of the type of people that I want in my group, helping me build up my community, and let's build something together. So this has been my two satoshis on the matter.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Heart of mine. Heart of mine.
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how.